Move on to this weekend, this week I should say, starting Friday. We've got a big couple of games for Cheltenham Town Football Club. It's a massive week for us. 3 games in the space of a week. Easter's always a busy period, but I think this year it takes on a new dimension for us. We have a really good Easter. It sets us up, because there's 7 games left. And there's 3 of them games are in this week. So we get through this week, have a really good week, then there's only 4 games left, and if we can get the desired points that we want, then it can really put us in a demanding and a commanding position in the title running. Holiday periods like Easter and Christmas are usually time for family to gather around, but for us it's going to be about concentrating on the matches that we have, and most importantly recovering in between that time. It's we can't sit around eating chocolate eggs and having a tipple with our family. It's going to be, we'll be in Saturday and Sunday, so the game's Friday, then Saturday morning we'll be in for a recovery and to look at the game previously, to right any wrongs and pat anyone on the back who's had a good game, hopefully, and then recover. Then on the Sunday we'll be in again, and that'll be preparation for the Monday night game we've got away at Wrexham. In between the 2 games, it'll all be about making sure we get that recovery right, eating the right food, doing the right things, having ice baths, having compression undergarments like skins and Under Armour and stuff like that to get the best chance of recovering, to be fully fit come Monday night as well. So that's important. Our rest, sleep patterns are massively important, play a vital role. So everything that we can physically and possibly do to recover, mentally as well, we'll be doing, because we know how important these next few games are and can put us in a really commanding position.
Yeah, I know you obviously won't be playing, unfortunately, but how difficult is it in your preparation this week and over the weekend to mentally play and physically play 2 games in 3 or 4 days?
Well, for me personally, I know my body can play 2 games in 3 days or 4 days, no problem at all, not a shadow of doubt. Your body's an amazing thing. It can perform under severe and intense pressure. It's more mentally that you have to get your head around it, because, like I say, physically, all footballers are in good condition and can do that, not a problem. So mentally getting your head around and making sure you're mentally prepared and right is vitally important. And if we can, as long as you can set out in your mind knowing, right, I'm gonna be playing 2 games in 3 days, and getting your head around it, then I think you've got a better chance of doing it, and not saying to yourself, oh, I'm tired, or a bit sore, this is that. Because once you get going in a game, you're fine. Also, the good news with this weekend is we've got Rob Dickie back, which is a massive signing for us. We know what he was like when he was here earlier in the season. He was a big player for us. He's worked hard to get back fit. We've seen him he's been with us for the last couple of days in training, and he's looking really well. So it's a great addition to the squad to have Rob Dickie back. So we're over the moon to have him back, and he's glad to be back. All the boys welcomed him back in, so he's chomping at the bit to get going. So we're really grateful to have him. The manager said it's like signing 3 players. I don't think he's that good, but he is good. But 3 players, come on, Gaffer. But yeah, so no, we're really glad to have him back, and I'm sure he'll have a massive role to play in the next couple of months. And it's also great. We've got all the injured boys back pretty much. Pelly's back now firing. Morgan Smith's looking a lot sharper in training. So having them big players back, who were a big part of our season so far. So to get them back in, have Dickie back in now. So really, there's only me and Dills missing at the minute that's played a major role in the season. So we're nearly enough back to a full squad. And the manager talked today about how hard it is to pick the team when he's got so many players available now who have played a big role in the season. So he's having headaches picking the team, which is only a good thing. So, I think the squad's coming back to get into full strength, which is great news for everyone. So, perfect timing as well, coming into a busy period. So, really glad to have Rob Dickey back and obviously Morgs and Pelly. So it's really good to have them back.
And Dickey back to taking on his table tennis mantle again, apparently.
Yes, but I think he's a bit rusty because Pelly beat him today, and didn't he let everybody know? He's like, sit down, Dickey, go and sit back down over there. So, that was a little feather in Pelly's cap. So, but I think he needs to sharpen up on that, but I'm sure he'll be all right. He'll get back to it.